Hi, welcome to SBR Sports Picks. My name is Peter Loshak. Today is Tuesday, December 26th, and of course we have the college football playoffs coming up very soon. We're going to talk with Steve from collegefootballwinning.com right now, taking a look at some of the futures odds of the four teams involved, the futures odds for each team to actually come out as the eventual champion. The favorite, of course, is Alabama. No surprise there, but not quite as big of a favorite as we have seen from them in years past. They're about plus 180. Market wide, that's about 9-5, so the solid favorite, but certainly not the odds-on favorite, and other teams being given a strong chance here. And overall on the year, Alabama, of course, was not a great bet. They were 5-7 ATS overall. They became more overvalued as the year went on, of course, culminating with the straight-up loss to Auburn as a favorite in their last game of the season in the Iron Bowl. So maybe we would extrapolate from all that maybe Alabama is here a little bit overvalued on their futures odds to win the national championship. Right now, plus 185. Bookmaker has plus 176. What's your take on those odds, Steve?
A great introduction, Peter. Yes, from my perspective, Peter, the purpose of doing this video is to discuss what I think Alabama's true odds are, and then compare those to the offered odds and see if we could find some value either on placing that futures bet on Alabama to win the national championship or on the no. So on that futures bet for them not to win the national championship. So let me tell you about the process, how I determine what I am calling true odds to win the 2017-2018 national championship. So the Alabama Crimson Tide, you said it, they have the shortest odds of winning the 2017-2018 national championship. But do they deserve it? Here's what I did. I took the current point spreads for the two known college football matchups. In this case, the current point spread by consensus has Alabama as a 3-point favorite over Clemson. So then I researched the rate at which 3-point favorites won outright, won that game straight up in college football, all college football games the last 10 years. Then I made point spread projections for Alabama's two possible national championship opponents, Georgia and Oklahoma, should they beat Clemson. So I was able to come up with respective point spreads for Alabama, Georgia, and Alabama, Oklahoma. When all was said and done, after doing all that math, Peter, based on actual and my projected point spreads, I came up with what I call Alabama's true odds, or their actual odds, and I got a 38.06% chance of Alabama winning the national championship this year. Now, 38.06% translates to roughly plus 163, which means, for every $100 wagered on an Alabama futures bet to win this national championship, the bettor would win $163. So what you want to do here is, if you would like to bet on Alabama to win the national championship, you're looking for something greater than plus 163. And as you said, pretty widely available. You already mentioned at places like Bookmaker, plus 176. At Bovada, I saw it was plus 190. Anything over plus 163, and I would consider that that there is some value on Alabama. And again, this is not a prediction on my part. This is simply calculating true odds, comparing them to offered odds. And as you said, Alabama, for what it's worth, of the four college football playoff teams, they had the poorest against the spread record. And as you might expect, the poorest margin of victory against the spread. So they had been slightly overvalued this year. But even so, by my calculations, there's value at anything over plus 163, and that's fairly widely available.
All right, Steve, maybe in the year where Alabama looks a little bit less dominant than they have looked in years past is exactly the year when they might have some betting value on their futures odds to win it all. Thanks so much, Steve, from collegefootballwinning.com. Tell us about your website, Steve.
Thank you, Peter. At collegefootballwinning.com, all the company does is college football betting analysis all year round, even in the off season. We're a company founded on making betting recommendations using sets of algorithms. Those algorithmic betting recommendations we call our formula. The lifetime of the formula, if this is current, is 60.61% against the spread. This year, one of our best formula years ever. We are so far 65.75% against the spread, the formula this year. Bowl recommendations. We have given out a total now, this is current up to this moment, We've given out 222 bowl recommendations lifetime. 2 of them are going on right now as we're taping this. So based on the 220 for which we have results, we're 63.87% against the spread for all of our bowl recommendations. That's formula and non-formula betting recommendations. We were 13-2 against the spread last year in bowl games. So that's all good news. The bad news is we're closed to new clients right now currently. However, we do have a waiting list, and we'd be happy to have people to go to collegefootballwinning.com and join that waiting list.
All right. Thanks so much, Steve.
Hello, SBR YouTube followers. I am JoJo, and before you go, I want to let you know about our new college football contest. As we all know, bowl season is right around the corner. And to add to that excitement, we are announcing our 15K College Bowl Handicapping Showdown. We are going to be awarding amazing prizes, and members from all over the world can join in on the fun. Join our forum, follow us on social media, and remember to share and like this video. I've been your host, JoJo, and until next time, thanks for watching.